Hello and welcome to this webinar, which is going to explain the benefits of Logistics UK membership to our new affiliate members from NASC. My name is Will Reeves and I'm the Sector Development Manager for Logistics UK, and I help run the affiliate membership programme. As you will see, we're joined by your marketing manager, Simon Robinson, from NASC, and he is going to start off and explain why NASC have decided to do this with Logistics UK, which is a great program, and then he'll come back to me and I'm going to explain to you how you sign into the website to start getting access to all the information that you're going to be able to get hold of, and also our various services that we believe might be relevant for you that might be interested in purchasing. So I'll hand over to Simon.
Great stuff. Thanks, Will. Thanks everyone for joining me and us today. Just to give you a quick potted history of where we've got to lead up to today. We decided that fleet and logistics is a huge issue that we don't currently have a standing committee to tackle, and we thought that was wrong, and we need to give you guys as members some help in this area, bearing in mind that it's so important and such a big chunk of your businesses. So we're doing a couple of things. We've aligned with Logistics UK, and that's what we're going to hear about today. But also internally, we've set up a fleet working group, which is going to be working as representing the NASC to work in conjunction with Logistics UK for your benefit. So hopefully you'd have already seen we have a transport page in the members area of the NASC website, and that's got a host of things that Logistics UK are providing us, some bits that we're kind of working on ourselves. But yeah, if you want to just go in there and have a look, that would be worth doing. The only other thing to mention at this point is that through our Gold affiliate membership, we have access to Logistics UK's member advice centre directly. So if you have a specific niche transport logistics question that you can't find the answer to either on the internet or through the Logistics UK member login area of the website, come to me, send that to me. I will send that to Logistics UK and their experts will come back to us. That's happened a couple of times so far, and they're pretty quick. It's within the day, within the next day, and whatever that niche question is, they've got you the correct answer. So please do make use of that. But yeah, I'll hand back to Will, who'll tell us what you can get from the free membership that hopefully you'll have very soon.
Great, thank you, Simon. Simon raised a really good point there about our member advice centre. They get dozens and dozens of emails and calls every day asking for legislation or compliance questions about towing vehicles or things like that, safe loading of vehicles, which might affect you members. If you have any specific questions, as Simon said, go to him. The affiliate membership that NASC have signed up for you provides you with two things: access to our website. So I'm going to talk you through how you can actually get into the website, and in the website there is lots of information which I'm going to touch upon a few points that we think will be of interest to you. Secondly, as an affiliate member, you qualify for the member discount rate for any of our products or services, and some of these are up to 25%, which I'll talk through with you. So they're the two things that you get. If you are already members of Logistics UK, you will probably know of all the other raft of benefits that you can have from Logistics UK, which you will have direct access to the member advice centre. You wouldn't need to go via Simon. At the end, when I've done my bit, we're going to have a Q&A. So any questions that you've got along the way, yeah, ask at the end. I'm going to try and share my screen now, and I hadn't really thought through how to do this. I think I press this button, I think. Guy, any idea how I do this? Are you there?
Yeah, if you on your top right, there's a little orange arrow.
Ah, yeah.
you click that, that should have share my webcam or share. There should be some options there, I'd have thought.
Yeah, there's an option to show, but web. Is this it? Am I sharing? Sorry, Di. Which button am I pressing? Brilliant. Thank you. Can you see this? Can someone say? It says, welcome to Logistics UK.
Yeah, got it.
Brilliant. Okay, sorry about that. So all of you, the main contact that Simon has sent over to us over the last few months or in the last few days, you will all, as we've uploaded you to the system, you will receive an email. Some of you would have got this email this morning, personalized to you, and it will say your account number, which is your membership number. Some of you did register that weren't the main contact that we had from Simon, so we've added you as an additional contact, and you may have got an email from me this morning just saying Logistics UK membership number. So it's the account number or the membership number that you will need to sign into the website. And what you do is you go to logistics.org.uk. Hopefully you're following this. And let me just try and move this. And you go to the login section, which is there, you'll see on the top right hand side of the website, and then go down here, and it's sort of like need help. So if you haven't set up a password already, you go to the bottom here and put need help, and then what you will have is a form to complete, and it will be put in your details, put in your email address, your work email address. The key bit is the membership number that you would have had on that email, and the company name. What our CRM system will then do, it will go back to this, go backwards, look through this, see if it can find your email address, recognize that it's on our CRM system, and it will provide, you'll be able to create a password. So you put a code in here and you'll be able to create a password. It is that easy. So log in and then need help. Log in and need help. So hopefully all of you should be able to follow that. If you haven't received an account number or membership number, then you need to email member support at logistics.org.uk. And if Beth is on the line, maybe you can put that in the chat box, Beth, for where they need to email, just so they've got that on the chat box there. So once you're into the website, once you've got your password, once you've got in, if you go to advice, this is the first thing. This is where all of our compliance documents are. So we've got lots of different things here about it's basically our yearbook of road transport law. We've taken the PDFs and we've put them on the website. So there is lots of, as you'll be aware, if you're over 3.5 tons, there are quite a number of regulations. Operator licensing for trucks. So all of the compliance and legislation is in here for you to be able to have a look through. So let's pick something, driver's hours. There you go. If you go here, you're interested in what are the rules for driver's hours. There's a whole page, and there's documents here for goods vehicles, things like that. So you can, it takes you through to the Gov website there to get to see that. If we go back, obviously mostly road is what you guys would be interested in. Economy, fuel costs, if you're going international, an oil bulletin, environment, that this is where our clean air zone briefing note is. There's notes here on the London low emission zone, road traffic. So there is a number of different briefing notes and PDFs of the yearbook available here for you to see. So let's just see if we can get one more thing. loading of vehicles. There we go. That might be one that's interesting to you, the members. Loading of vehicles, click on here, and it's got load secure requirements, roadside checks. I'm sure some of you will be interested in all of that, and there's lots of information here for having this, and there's a DVSA load securing guidance down here, hidden in here in red, and you go there and it links over to the web page, so you can have a little read about load security. So that's the type of briefing notes and things we have on there. The other things we also have are, let's see if it's under general advice. So I normally, to get to other things like ENews, I go to membership, go down, and then this is where you'll find all of the various things that can be good. So member only access to online compliance are the things I just spoke through, just talked about. But if you go on ENews, this has a library of all of the various regular ENews that comes out every week. We put them onto the website as well. So even though as NASC members you will not receive the weekly ENews from us, you will be able to access the library to have a look at these and see. So click on here, ENews. And there you go. There's all the library. So I'll show you what one looks like. It's asking me to sign in. So you'll have already set up your password by then. And this is the ENews from the 16th of Feb, and it's got all different things like we did a report on skill shortages. SMMT have done something about EV charging, vocational driving test bookings, things like that. So there is a lot of content, as you will see in here, that comes out every week. So I would suggest if you have time, go back and look through the various ENewses. They're very informative and have lots of information. Again, going this way through membership, member briefings, go here. Oh, it's on the events page, isn't it, Di? I can hear her saying it to me. If you go to the events section, which is at the top up here, events, you'll see member briefings and past recordings, view member briefings. You can go down here and you'll see there was one on the 27th of January, a compliance calendar. It's got the slides, it's got the attachment, the different documents that the events team uploaded, and there's a recording of that webinar as well, which you can watch, available for you. There was one on the 26th of January about driver licensing. Again, that is available for you to watch. So even though you cannot attend our member briefings, you will be able to catch up on recordings afterwards. Okay, so there's some key things I think that you might be interested in being able to get access to behind the member wall. I'll now talk through some services that other members have purchased from us that we think you might be interested in. There's a couple of training courses other members have purchased, and that's driver CPC. So as you're aware, drivers of heavy goods vehicles need to complete 35 hours driver CPC every 5 years, which works out at 7 hours per year if you space it out. And there's also the Transport Manager CPC, Certificate of Professional Competence, which to hold an O license, you have to have that Transport Manager CPC. So if you go to training, you'll see these here, both Transport Manager CPC and Driver CPC. Go here. Let's go to classroom, because we're all going back to the classroom training now, which is great. And hopefully you'll be able to see that, oh, there we go. The prices that you would now qualify for a 7-hour driver CPC course is £90, because you get the member rate. So that, if you put any of your drivers through that as individual drivers, that's saving you £22.75 straight away. And then the amount of courses that we have for driver CPC is really good. We've got, protecting your company image. As scaffolders, owners of scaffolding companies, you need to be aware that the scaffolders that are going out, driving your vehicles, they're representing your brand. So you might want to do a course like that for them. Driving for work, they're out driving their trucks everywhere. Make them aware of operator license, safety, driving on smart motorways, lots of different courses that we have there, and they're all, let me just check on one just to make sure, they have slightly different prices, but again, you qualify for the member rate. So that's that one. If I go back here, Transport Manager CPC, and this is where it's a bit more pricey for courses, face-to-face, which is normally, I believe, about 3 days. There's the revision course, and then there's also the actual course, and the course, as you can see, for non-members is 1,700, but you will qualify for the member rate, which is 1,500. There are obviously the exam you have to bolt on, and also the additional revision if you want to as well. So if you are interested in booking a Transport Manager CPC course, do get in touch with our customer service team about that. Other things that other members have bought are from our shop. So if you go over here, we have a dedicated shop that has workwear. So obviously scaffolders are out, need to have steel toe caps, things like that. We've got those in shop. We've got books, the driver handbook there as well. And you might be interested, I think another member of NASC has bought some digital tachograph equipment. So we've got them at really good prices. So have a look through our shop to see what the offerings are, and there are some really good discounts. Let's just have a look to see what. So there's slight discounts on those sort of things, but you do qualify for the member discount there. So the digital tachograph. The final thing I would like to talk through with you is that we do offer, let me go back to events. Every year we run an event called Transport Manager, and it's run over the autumn, and it's aimed at transport managers that have got their own license. They need to keep up to date with their compliance for the year ahead legislation that's coming through. There will be a page added here to the event section in a month or so, and you'll be able to start booking for the autumn. Based on last year's prices, members had a 25% discount on the rate for that Transport Manager one-day conference. There's normally 11 of them around the country, so there's bound to be one nearby to where you are, but that's a really good saving, and it's a good way of keeping up to date with compliance and legislation for operating heavy vehicles. So we'll now move to the Q&A if we can. Shall I stop sharing, or how do I do that? Stop sharing. Has that worked? They're still seeing me?
Yeah, worked.
Right. So shall I check to see if there's any questions? Can't see any come in there at the moment. Does anyone have any questions at all? What do you think, Simon?
Well, how do members submit a question? Is it straightforward? Is there a way to do that?
There is the chat box on the right hand side. There's a chat box where they can enter a question in there.
Okay.
Or I guess they can take themselves off mute and ask a question. Okay, last chance for any questions then, I guess.
I think you must have covered it.
Okay, so if you haven't received the email from us, then please email our member support. Let me just check, make sure that's definitely the right. I've got the right email address. Yes, membershipsupport@logistics.org.uk. So if you send that in, then you can just say, can I have my membership number? I'm an NASC member, and we will provide it to you. We will send that to you, and then you can log in. Any login issues, do email us as well.
One last thing from me then, just wanted to say thanks, Will. Guys, this is for you, so I'd encourage you to go into the members area, have a look around, see if there's things that you need, if there's things you're looking for that you can't find, just get in touch with me or Logistics UK. If there's anything you want that's not there, that's not in the transport page of the NASC website, just get in touch. We'll do whatever you want. The fleet working group that we've set up has got a list of priorities for resources that we're going to create and distribute to help you. But you've got a voice, and you're welcome to use it. And we'd love to hear from you to see what it is that we can do for you. So thanks.
Great, thank you very much.
Sorry, Will, there are
Yes.
a couple of questions I've seen
Oh,
on there.
I can't see them.
Yeah, there are a couple of questions.
Well done, Di. Come on then.
The first one is this recognised by FORS via NASC?
I don't think this is recognised. This is part of the FORS membership offering that NASC are offering. Is it, Simon? Don't believe it is.
Let me come back. Yeah, I don't think we're offering any FORS at the moment. I think that's a separate entity, is it not?
Yes, it is completely separate.
Also, is there information regarding the new low emission zone being set up in Scotland?
Oh, yes. So I'll see if I can share my screen again. It's in the there is a clean air zone briefing note that we have. So let me have a look.
Showing me.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
I'll see if I can. There you go. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Then move over here. Scared where I'm going to go now. Okay. So I think that means I've still got. Can you see the website? Yes. Di?
I can't personally.
Okay.
I could just see the front page of the webinar now.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to share my screen from here. I've only got audience view now. Let's have a look. Sharing. Here we go. Okay. Can you see the?
Yeah, I can see the website now.
Brilliant. Okay, so if you go up to advice, road, go down to environment, air quality, and you'll see over here it says clean air zone briefing note, and that will click through. We've still got the January one on there. We were trying to get this changed yesterday, but it comes out. That's obviously this one's a bit out of date, but on this briefing note on page 3, it has an overview of all of the clean air zones that are being discussed or planned around the country. So someone asked about Scotland, so let's go down onto page 4. Glasgow, there you go. You've got Glasgow and Edinburgh and Dundee and Aberdeen. Oh, what else is that? So there you go. There's 4 for Scotland, and it tells you potentially when they're going to start. So things like that. So and the area, which vehicles, which the area, what the charge is, when it's starting. So that's on the Clean Air Zone. But I think, Simon, aren't you going to host this briefing note on the NASC website as well for your members?
Very true, yes. So there will be times we're going to be working very closely with Logistics UK, and so their briefing notes they will send to me, and I will put them on the transport page in the members area of the NASC website, and then send that out as part of our daily e-bulletins or our as and when e-bulletins. So there will be that flow of information from Logistics UK to the NASC to you guys, but you'll also have access to have that directly through your logins to Logistics UK.
Brilliant. And as you can see, I've just jumped over to page 16 of this briefing note, and each page, we focus on each clean air zone separately and give you information, show you a map and stuff like that. So there's the Glasgow one, there's the Edinburgh one with a little map and stuff. So Dundee and Aberdeen there with all the details about a link through to how you can find out more information about the clean air zones and stuff like that. I think this document that we produce is one of our key best documents we have. Normally, each month it comes out the first Wednesday of every month. So the March one will be coming. March will be coming out next Wednesday. So hopefully we're going to get this updated. We'll get that over to Simon, the March one, so he can upload it. It'll probably be about next Friday onto the website, so you've got the latest information, so you can start planning. But as I said, if you go to page 3, it gives an overview of all of the various clean air zones that have already been in, what's happening with them. So London is there, Portsmouth started on 29th of November. Obviously a small part of Portsea Island has that. Manchester is due to start on the 30th of May. So, that'd be great. Any other questions, Di?
Yes. Do you need a transport manager CPC on restricted operator license?
You
know
that's a question for the member advice centre. I can find out for you, and if you we go back to that person, Di. You've got the name, yeah.
Finally, one for you, Summary, I think. Why is NASC not clarifying the situation between the CPC issue with scaffold companies using their own materials for their own use? There isn't an exemption, so why is it not being taken up by NASC for its members?
So great question. Send it to me in an email, and we'll get the fleet working group to kind of look into it and come back to you. So this is a good example of why the fleet working group exists. Prior to its establishment, that question would have gone nowhere. It would have just disappeared into the ether. So this is why the group there. It's made up of about 6-7 contract member representatives, all of whom are transport managers, or that it's their day-to-day job. They know what they're talking about, and they're best placed to fill these gaps. If there's not something it's set in stone to answer these questions, they'll work to put something together for you. So yeah, please, if you've got my email address, you probably should all have it. Please just start firing questions over. It's an as and when working group, so it's not going to be as stuffy and as regimented as some of the other standing committees. So if you guys are all asking loads of questions, we'll set up a quick meeting, push through them, do the actions, and come back to you. So please make use of that.
Brilliant.
Right, thanks, Simon. Thanks, Will. They're all the questions. Thank you.
Brilliant. Okay. Unless there's anyone else with a question for us this morning. Thank you very much for joining us, and hopefully you're going to enjoy the benefits of this affiliate membership for NASC. And as I say, if there's any questions, just email into membershipsupport@logistics.org.uk, and we will come back to you. Okay. Di, are you happy to stop the webinar?
That's fine.
Great. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.